HADI may triumph downstairs, but Brandon's upper body dominance solidifies another standard 2-point win in my opinion. Hello Superset Maniacs and welcome back to another analytical comparison. I realized I overcomplicated the template in our last video, so this time I will simplify things. The new format will highlight the decisiveness of one's competitor's win over the other in each pose. So in addition to scoring, I'm introducing a point system. A decisive no contest win in a certain pose earns 3 points, a standard win gains 2 points, and a close or subtle win earns 1 point. This system aims to add a nuanced layer to our analytical comparison, quantifying the level of dominance in each pose. In this video, we're comparing Brandon Curry's best shape at the 2019 Arnold Classic and HADI Choopan's 2022 Mr. Olympia winning physique. In my view, if Brandon achieves a similar physique in 2023, he could win the Mr. Olympia. In the front double biceps pose, arms take central stage with a focus on biceps as the focal point, coupled with the V shape for equal importance. Brandon wins both the arms and the V shape against HADI. HADI always compensates with conditioning against his opposition, but the question is whether the less conditioned guy is in good enough condition. And I believe Brandon at the 2019 Arnold was in good enough condition. Same goes for the lower body, where HADI clearly dominates Brandon, but again Brandon is good enough through the legs because combined with his upper body superiority, he clearly wins the pose. Not decisively, but neither subtle, so he gets 2 points for his win. In the front lat spread pose, the focal points are the lats and once again the V shape, where overall width plays a pivotal role. While the lats are closely contested, Brandon's superior V taper is unmistakable. Though not as crucial, he also secures victories in the shoulders and pecs categories. HADI may triumph downstairs, but Brandon's upper body dominance solidifies another standard 2-point win in my opinion. In the side chest pose, the obvious focal point is the chest, but attention is also drawn to the arms and shoulders. The chest is closely contested between these two, yet Brandon easily dominates in the arms and shoulders departments. Downstairs, despite HADI showcasing a superior outer quad and glute ham tie-in, Brandon is winning the hanging hamstring. Overall, I see this as another standard win for Brandon. Back double biceps. I've been using HADI from the finals of the 2022 Olympia as he was much drier than in prejudging, but unfortunately a high quality standard back double pick from the finals isn't available. So we'll be using a combination of a prejudging picture where his conditioning is evidently not as sharp and this variation from the finals. In this pose, the primary focus is undeniably on the back, with arms playing a secondary role. Brandon secures a decisive victory in back development and also outshines HADI in the arms department. However, downstairs, Brandon faces a significant setback, compromising his overall symmetry. Despite this, his overwhelming upper body dominance tips the scale in his favor. I'd categorize this as a subtle 1-point win for Brandon. In the back lat spread pose, the emphasis remains on the back, specifically on overall width and thickness. Interestingly, the dynamics shift in this other back pose, with HADI asserting clear dominance upper body. Despite the usual upper body strength of Brandon, HADI clearly has the wider and more defined back. This pose goes decisively to HADI, especially due to his superiority in the lower body. It marks HADI's first win in this comparison and in style, earning him 3 points with a decisive win. Moving on to the side triceps, it appears to be the first pose that could swing either way. However, upon closer inspection in this other side pose, HADI demonstrates a superior side leg, clearly edging out Brandon. While both exhibit impressive upper bodies, the focal point of the pose, the lateral head of the triceps, is closely contested, with Brandon holding maybe a slight advantage in definition. Overall, I would argue this is a subtle win for HADI, earning him 1 point. In the abs and thighs pose, Brandon impresses with a winning V-shape. However, HADI secures victories in both the abs and thighs, leaving me no choice but to award him the pose overall. Initially, I leaned towards a standard win for HADI, but considering Brandon's outstanding shape against HADI's inferior overall flow, I'll make this a subtle 1 point win for HADI. In the most muscular pose, unfortunately for HADI, the dynamics don't work in his favor. With the chest, arms and shoulders being the focal points, Brandon emerges as the clear winner in arms and shoulders despite HADI's impressive chest. Variations of this pose make it evident, and in my opinion this is a standard 2-point win for Brandon. It could have been an easy 3-point win for Brandon if it wasn't for HADI's dominance in conditioning and lower body. In conclusion, Brandon wins 5 poses out of 8 against HADI, and also with a 9-5 on points, which makes it pretty clear according to our analytical comparison that Brandon Curry at his best, the 2019 Arnold Classic, beats the Mr. Olympia winning physique of HADI Choopan from last year's Olympia.